So it appears that Tom Clancy The Division will have roughly 15 to 18 story missions based off of the soundtrack list. Plus, what is this about Phoenix credits? And how can you obtain the best weapons and gear without stepping into the dark zone and worrying about PvP? Well, there is a way. Hello there, my fellow agents. What's up? How's it going today? It's Robbie with Oprah Games, and let's revisit Mid-Crisis New York City, shall we? So, what is up with this rumor about the story missions? Well, the soundtrack for The Division is now available on iTunes and Amazon, which you could find in the description below. You're definitely going to want this because it sounds awesome. You can check out the full song list, by the way, and from it we can see there's a total of 18 songs, which reveals all of the in-game missions as well. Now, I don't consider these spoilers in terms of the story, but I am going to go over them. In terms of the big co-op missions similar to the Madison Square Garden mission or even the Subway Morgue mission, it appears we'll see around 15 or so missions in the game. Again, I'm kind of speculating there, but that is a rough estimate. I won't be counting the prologue in there as well as the Dark Zone song, but we'll have a look at them. So, missions look to include the Garden, Safe House, Mortuary, Times Square, Grand Central, Lexington, Mall Rats, which this one looks awesome, by the way. I think we've seen this teased in the Xbox One trailer. Then there's Skyline, and this could indicate we could actually be going to a skyscraper or something like that. I'm really hoping that there is a mission that takes us all the way up to the top of one of the largest skyscrapers in New York City. And then we have Amherst, which is actually the name of a town outside of New York City. But I seriously doubt we would be visiting it. It might be just a reference. I don't know what this name could actually indicate. Then there's Faro, which might actually be a bank because there is a bank located in this region. Power Plant, the Academy, Bliss, and then finally Dark Zone, which again, I doubt is a co-op mission because it's probably referring to the song that's played in the PvP space. Let me know what you guys make up the mission list. Do you think it's a good amount? Do you think there needs to be more? Post in the comments below. So get to it. By the way, for those of you worried about the Dark Zone and having to play PvP to get all the good gear and weapons, that will not be the case in the final game. The base of operations will have a Dark Zone funds vendor that allows you to convert regular currency into Dark Zone credits. This will be really nice, especially for solo players and those that just really want to enjoy PvE without the hassle of dealing with some troll that suddenly roams around and murders you and your friends. And mentioning currency, there's something called Phoenix credits. This comes from the recently revealed Ubisoft Club rewards for The Division, which you can check out in the description below. But these Phoenix credits have me extremely curious. What could they be indeed? Well, they are being described as this officially. They add a pack of 30 credits to the rewards claim vendor from the Ubisoft Club rewards. Use these to purchase high-level equipment. Question is, how do we obtain the Phoenix credits? Perhaps through completing missions on the challenging difficulty, maybe. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. Also, there's a bunch of other awesome outfits in the rewards list, which you can check out in the description below, including a basketball fan pack, weapon skins, and Rainbow Six Siege tactical suit. Pretty sweet stuff. And by the way, I've noticed something floating around the interwebs recently. There's some information about the DLC Survival. This is one of the DLCs coming to The Division as part of the Season Pass. And PC Gamer posted that the expansion would turn the entire map into one large Dark Zone. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? I have not heard of this at all. And it would end up making it into an entire PvP space. So the entire map would supposedly become a PvP space. Now, Ubisoft has not confirmed this at all. I believe this was PC Gamer and a bunch of other websites speculating based off of official information. So I think this information is definitely incorrect as it destroys the entire purpose of the Dark Zone. And you know, having the entire map space turn into a PvP zone means the player count would need to be increased greatly to make it work, which means more servers and more expenses for Ubisoft. And I don't think that's part of their plans. I think they made the Dark Zone for many different reasons, so I don't think this is going to be happening at all. And also, what in the world is up with Brooklyn? We constantly hear about it. Is it going to be in the game or not? Well, one of the Ubisoft Club rewards says, fight your way to Manhattan, indicating that, in fact, Brooklyn might be a tutorial phase in the game. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up being the case. I'm thinking that it will be, so I think that will happen. So guys, thanks so much for watching. That is the latest happenings around Tom Clancy The Division. We are getting so close to its release. We've all been waiting for this game since 2013. That is crazy, and I think it has been worth the wait. I cannot wait to jump back in the game. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more, and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you soon enough in the Dark Zone.